Have you ever felt like your world collapsed? The ground beneath you disappears. Everything you relied on gone in an instant. Imagine being 17, a respected warrior, part of a powerful clan, and then waking up to find your army massacred, your family and allies destroyed, hunted just to survive. That was Musashi's reality. But here's the twist. This brutal fall was the beginning of his legend. Lost in the forests of Japan as a wandering ronin, Musashi developed 5 mental rules that not only saved his life, but created a philosophy so powerful it still works today. Rule 1 goes against everything you think about grief. Rule 2 is simple but shockingly effective. And Rule 5 is so counterintuitive most refuse to believe it works, but it does. The first rule is accept harsh reality. Musashi's army of 80,000 warriors was wiped out in 6 hours. Severed heads littered the battlefield. Survival felt like humiliation. In the samurai code, dying honorably was preferable to living dishonorably. Most people in his place would have fallen into despair, drinking, hiding, or ending their lives. Musashi asked only, "What now?" Acceptance doesn't mean passivity. It frees your energy to act. Science shows that trauma survivors who accept reality recover faster. Until you accept your reality, your next move is blocked. The second rule is reject weakening pleasures. Pain is unbearable. Anything promising comfort seems appealing. Many ronin fell into distraction and despair. Musashi trained outdoors, ate minimally, studied, wrote, meditated, and trained 8 hours a day. He understood suffering imposed on you is destructive. Suffering chosen consciously is constructive. Every no to weakness is a yes to growth. Discipline builds mental muscles that pleasure never will. The third rule is emotions are your enemy. In his famous duel with Sasaki Kojiro, Musashi arrived late by design. Calm, focused, his mind like steel. He won in 30 seconds. Kojiro fought with anger, Musashi fought with reason. Research shows most regretted decisions happen under intense emotion. Fear, anger, sadness, they cloud judgment. Musashi practiced the 10-second rule. Pause, breathe, let the wave pass. Act based on reason, not emotion. Emotions become information, not commands. Rule 4 is stop being the center of the universe. Isolation and rumination were dangerous. Constantly replaying defeat trapped him, so he forced his mind to expand. Philosophy, art, architecture, calligraphy, painting. Learning new things creates new neural pathways, reducing suffering and increasing creativity. Don't stay locked in the basement of your mind. Musashi became unpredictable, innovative, and adaptable by looking beyond himself. The fifth rule is strategic gratitude. Even with discipline and emotional control, envy and comparison could consume him. He saw other samurai with clans and recognition. Gratitude became a weapon. Specific gratitude. I'm grateful I learned a new sword technique today. Or I'm grateful my body endured training. Rewires the brain, increases dopamine and serotonin, and improves decision-making. Gratitude generates mental abundance. Envy creates scarcity. A bonus lesson Musashi learned: don't try to return to the past. He never wished to be 17 again. He asked instead, what can I become with what I know now? He became a warrior philosopher, mastering both body and mind, creating a legacy studied for centuries. Crisis is not the end. It can be the doorway to your highest version. Today, Musashi's 5 rules are actionable steps. Accept reality, reject shortcuts and weakening pleasures, control your emotions, expand your perspective, cultivate strategic gratitude. These steps rebuild resilience, sharpen judgment, and expand opportunity. Ask yourself, which of these rules will you start applying today? Knowledge without action is just entertainment. Your broken life is not a curse, it's an opportunity. You can mourn the past, or you can build a new version of yourself. Musashi's journey proves it. Legends are born from destruction, not comfort. Every crisis contains the seed of growth. Which rule resonates most with you? Which one will you start applying today to transform